Okay, okay, fine. So in this video, let's see so what we are gonna do in upcoming demo. Okay. What we'll do is, okay, these are the different components, right? So we have the data, right? So we have a Azure Data Lake storage, and finally we have a Azure Databricks, right? So of course we'll be concentrating on these three sections, and about the Azure SQL data warehouse will not be concentrating much here, okay, in this course. Okay. So finally, so what we can do is, so first, what we'll do is, okay, so we store data, okay, so under this Azure Data Lake storage, okay. So once you have stored the data, okay, so we can, with help of this data, so even though the data is stored in Azure Data Lake, okay, so we can process that entire data, okay, so we can do all this processing using the Azure Databricks, okay. So in this like in this demo, okay, I'll be using a Spark, okay. So one main thing you need to remember is, okay, so the data will be under these Azure Data Lake, okay. So we're not getting the data inside this Azure Database, okay. So the data will be inside the data lake, and we'll be mounting, okay. You will be using a authentication also, okay. So using the service principle, and so when I say mount, okay, so mounting a file based storage to this Databricks file system allows a seamless access to the data, okay, from this storage account, so without requiring the credentials, okay. That's what we are going to do, okay. So the data will be inside the data lake itself, and of course we'll have authentication. As I told you, we'll be using a service principle, so you can just think as a service account, right? So it is a identity which can be used by application so that it can access Azure resource, okay. This is what the entire flow is, and whatever the processing we do inside this Databricks, even will store those results under this Azure Data Lake. Okay, so this is what the demo overview. Okay, so let's get started in the next video.